Hi there and welcome to Honeybee You Tarot. My name is Melissa. You are watching my series called Cards and Coffee, where we are dialoguing with parts of self. Anything that you need to know about this reading or exploration is in the description box below. So I won't take a whole lot of time to explain much today. Parts of self is a concept that many different therapies utilize. The IFS, internal family systems, is the sort of source that I'm using right now. The interactive cards were designed by internal family systems therapists. This is not therapy. This is just me experimenting with these cards and using tarot to dialogue with these parts. Okay, so if you resonate with the part that you saw on the thumbnail picture, that is great. You might get a message. You also might take some time to look at the journal prompts in the description box. To do your own exploring. And let's see. Well, no, I think I already have done that one. So we've got two options here. So let's just swirly around here and see. I'm only going to do one per day. And the thing with parts of self is that, you know, we, even if this isn't a part that we're currently resonating with, it may be something that we've dealt with in the past, or we recognize in someone else, or we might just be able to honor and have compassion for some of the shared thought processes that each part has in order to protect, defend, work for the wounded self. Okay, so here we have I'm not really sure. We have a male, bowed head on his knees. It's hard to say exactly. Is he in prayer? Is he feeling grief, sadness? I don't know. Let's see. Older male figure. Okay. So I used the chakra centers to form the questions for dialogue. This part of self series. Okay, so we'll start at the base chakra and work our way up to the crown. So I have, let me put this up here so I can see. Maybe even for y'all, try that. You kind of still see that? Okay. I have, what does this part have? The base chakra, again, is about our basic, most primal survival needs, right? Money, food, shelter, water, belonging, you know, a sense of belonging, safety, security, you know. Okay, come on. Okay, so I have, what does this part have? Ooh, okay. Okay, strength at the bottom of the deck. So, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so slow moving energy. Could be offer an opportunity to create or build something that can manifest in this world. I don't know what this part is doing actually, but it could be someone that is praying for some guidance, some strength, in order to know or not to know, but strength or guidance as they're moving through this process, because the Knight of Pentacles is very, it's very slow, methodical, determined. It's building something that it can depend on, you know, for a long, long time, right? It's the beginnings of building something. Pentacles, you know, that's your material things. Money, job, anything that you can feel, you can say this is what it is, right? So okay, let's keep going. I want. Ooh. Woo. Okay, we got a little flipper, a flippy floppy. So it flips and then it flips back. So I did not take it. I wonder if this part is in indecision, which is why it could be, you know, on its knees looking for guidance. Twice we got some flippy flops. Let's make sure. Okay, I want, yeah. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, okay, and Six of Pentacles. Might it, you know, kind of be wanting some clarity. This is in the sacral chakra, so this is about relationships, partnerships, the people that we bring in, you know, on our own. It's not like the families that we're born into, but it's the things that we create, that we choose. It's about anything in the creative realm, sexuality, pregnancies, you know, yeah, I don't know what other words to add to that, but self-esteem is also a part of this energy. Okay, so interestingly, what's peeking out for me or sticking out for me right now is there's a lot of yellow going on. Okay, so I do feel like there's something that this part wants to create. And it may need some sort of new idea, truth, understanding, something to come to light to help it to feel confident that it can move forward and towards the thing that it wants. You know, the Queen of Wands, you know, she's real confident and real passionate and very creative and very intuitive, and she doesn't really like waste a lot of time. It's like if I feel it, see it, want it, I go for it, right? It's just pure desire. She doesn't waste a lot of time kind of thinking about things, right? And this part may be struggling with that. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, and seven. Whew, yeah. And Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this person may be wondering like where to put its resources, where to invest, where to give, where to be charitable, where to how to spend its time, money, energy. And it may feel some conflict based on not being real sure like what it wants, you know, to fill its cups, like to fill its emotional cups. What's going to feel good to me? What's going to make me feel happy? And then underneath that, we've got the Ace of Cups, you know, to feel awakened, rebirth, love, new beginning in love, maybe forgiveness, healing, grace. Could be, yeah, okay. So I can and I will, or I can or I will. I can. So now we're looking at the solar plexus, which is, you know, all of this yellow, a lot of this yellow color coming through. It's action, right? Okay. So there could be some regrets, remorse, melancholy, some depression, and a need to take some time out to gain that new perspective, that enlightenment, that clarity, that higher knowing, higher perspective. Could also be that they're feeling somewhat victimized and martyred because of something that they're so focused on, like some kind, you know, like he's sitting in front of 3 cups, right? And there's this new cup being offered by spirit, by the universe, by God, whatever you want to call it, but he can't recognize it because he's so focused on, you know, what's come before. It's almost like he can't see the new opportunities or possibilities. Could be that he's reflecting on past conflict or something that was said, a truth revealed. So he can take time out, and he can and he will be capable of getting guidance, enlightenment, a new perspective. Okay, I love. So we're looking at the heart chakra. that Five of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Is that twice now? Okay, so we've got the Death card. Okay, that's a Scorpio energy. Let me think. I think he'd love to transform. I think he would love to transform this energy, which was sort of this verbal mental conflict or situation where he may have believed or may have been told by someone else that there's, you know, a need for like someone to be the winner, someone to be the loser, someone to be right, someone to be wrong. Some, you know, this very sort of black and white kind of thinking. And I think he would love to be able to transform that. To transform and transmute a former conflict, something that brought him, or that he's in, you know, maybe regretting right now. And he would like to let that lie. Maybe this is, you know, about forgiveness. Forgiveness for all of the people that were involved or have been involved in this situation. Yeah, Seven of Wands wants to come out, right? Which is, you know, can be defensiveness energy, but it can also be, it didn't come out, so I'm not even going to go there. Okay, I speak. I speak. I speak. Okay. Woo. All right. Ooh. Okay. Of a new beginning. This could be in a relationship or partnership. Okay. And wow. Well, we are in this very Piscean energy, right? So everything is in Pisces, or is about to, not everything, but there are lots of different pieces in Pisces. So we've got the Sun in Pisces, we've got Venus in Pisces, we've got Mercury is either in or is coming up in Pisces. And we just had the new moon in Pisces. So we're doing the new moon energy, still feeling that as we're building up to the full moon. I think it's going to be full moon in Libra on the next couple of weeks. Okay, so bottom of the deck is Page of Cups, and then underneath that is the King of Cups, right? So lots of that watery, emotional energy. We've got the Two of Cups here with the Fool. Did I show you these? Two of Cups with the Fool. Okay, this is what he's saying or speaking, right? I think it's like the beginnings of something, beginning offers, beginning to speak out loud about his dreams, beginning to maybe even get to a place where he's becoming more hopeful for a new beginning in love and in relationship, and, you know, possibly in healing, could be in healing, you know, two sides of himself, the masculine and feminine energy. But to me, this looks like beginning to think about the possibilities and the potential of love, and beginning, speaking of it, speaking of, maybe even praying for a new beginning, a spark, healing. Why do I keep saying healing? I keep saying healing because of the caduceus, right? Here. And for some reason, that piece is really sticking out to me. And we had death right before that. So it's like transmuting, you can, and then we had the 5 of Swords twice. So, something that just wasn't, that kind of energy is not positive, right, in relationships. And so kind of maybe wanting to have I almost want to say like, have a do-over. Okay. So 6, I'm sorry. So that was the throat chakra. Okay. So is this part capable, and it sounds like it's saying that it is capable of listening also, speaking and listening, that caduceus, the healing energy of the feminine and the masculine. Like, can I allow myself to give and receive both from my masculine and my feminine side? Can I offer that also to someone else? There's whole new potential, whole new feeling within me, inspiration to do that. Okay, so that's the throat chakra. Then we have the third eye chakra here. Okay, so I see, there's a completion. Okay, Saturn, a completion, an ending, and a beginning. A completion of one cycle, of one lesson, one trail of my journey, of my life, as well as a birth. And, it all kind of happens at the same time. And the alpha and the omega, like it's all one, right? Okay. And, I see, working on something, many times this can be part of, seeking counsel, seeking professional opinion. But we have, each party in this card, this 3 of Pentacles, they're building something, right? Each party, I feel, is equally important as the next. So we have the religious leader, monk person, we have the architect here, and then we have the mason. Okay. So all have an equal part in creating, what it is that they're trying to create. So it's, for me, it's like mind, body, spirit. And I don't know why I've never seen this before. He's standing like on a bench, and the mason, the laborer, is standing on a bench. The artist, or the what are they called? Doesn't matter. The person that's doing the actual labor, okay? He's probably not as high in stature necessarily, maybe during this time, but they are looking up to him. They're looking upward towards him, right? And so I feel like it's all level. It's all the same. It's mind, body, spirit. It's, the seed of life. What are they creating? Why did I go off into that tangent? Okay, so I see. Maybe that's what he sees. That you know, that no one has to be higher than the other. Each component of my life is important. Each, you know, mind, body, spirit. Each person, each relationship, each struggle, each victory, each element that I pay attention to is equally important in order for me to create this thing that I want to build, right? This slow, stable, though solid thing that I want to manifest and create. And there is a spiritual nature to it. I kind of feel like it's an understanding of why I went through the things that I went through, why certain things had to happen, why I have struggled up to this point. And I'm looking at cards at the bottom of the deck. What my journey thus far, you know, has been about. Like, kind of, maybe even, yeah, like getting some clarity on that, but through the third eye, you know, through prayer, through meditation, through new, potentially sudden revelations or truths being told. Oh. Okay. And now the crown chakra. I know. I know. Yeah. Okay. It's feeling inspired. Okay. Card of celebration, joy, and stability. Marriage. Did we get the Hierophant anywhere? No. And Queen of Cups. I feel like this person is really focused on meditating on bringing into, you know, their visions, their visualizations is what I want. Potentially something that's going to make them feel very joyful, very secure. Very celebratory. Hold on a second. So we have, you know, blue and red, fire, water. That's intriguing to me. You know, I mean, I guess this could be like a marriage, right? I want a marriage. Maybe he's grieving or sad about what to do regarding a relationship. But it could also be about a purpose and a path. A sense of, you know, I've been moving in this particular direction and I know what it's going to take to make me feel that I've created it and that it's worth, you know, celebrating. And this is important to me. Like, this is kind of part of my why. And this part is really, I think it knows that, and it maybe knows that it needs to become more intentional and more focused on bringing that in, getting clear on what goes in that cup. That cup is very special. The Queen, did I show you these cards? So, Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups. That is not like any other cup, right? It's a very special design. It's for her. It's unique to her and her, what is important to her emotionally. Yeah. Okay. So we've got Page of Wands with wishes fulfilled. Underneath that, doing the work. The work is the thing. It's not about the, yeah. So, you know, been doing the work, working on getting wishes fulfilled, and now really, you know, having this new inspiration or this new inspired idea. Okay, so where am I going with this, right? Where am I going with this? Okay, let's see. So yeah, I mean, whether he's praying or he's meditating or he is visualizing, he's serious. Like, he's down on his knees, barefoot. Gray hair. You know, I think this person has been through enough of in his life. It could be like the midlife crisis, right? Like, what's my life been all about? What's my path been all about? What mistakes, regrets are coming up for me that I don't want to repeat? I want to let go. I want to transmute. I want my life to have passion, purpose, and meaning. But it has to fit within my heart and within my soul. Okay. Why are you here? What is your role? What is your role? Just looked at the clock. It was 33:33. Look that up. Google angel numbers, 33:33. Okay. Why are you here? Yeah. Okay. Passion. Yep. Following my passion. Trickery. There could have been some trickery in the past, and soulmate. Okay. Something about soulmate relationship. All right, and then we've got recovery here at the bottom of the deck, if I didn't say that right. Okay. What am I afraid of? What are my fears? My fears, what am I afraid of? Did something turn? What am I afraid of? What are my fears? wasn't here. What is my fear? Fear. What am I afraid of? If I wasn't here, I'm afraid that. If I wasn't doing this work, I'm afraid that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, instinct. And if I didn't have to work so hard, what would that be like for me? If I didn't have to work so hard, what would that be like for me? If I didn't have to work so hard, what would that be like for me, for this part? What would that be like for this part? If I didn't have to work so hard. Prayer. Okay, well, we got prayer. Victim at the bottom of the deck. Trickery and victim. Man. I'm saying man because those cards keep coming up over and over and over again. It's crazy. All right, let's take a look. Passion, trickery, and soulmate. Why am I here? You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. And yet, there's like a fear around instincts, right? So, you know, I'm here seeking guidance. Are my daily actions supporting my real passion? What am I willing to stand for? Key ideas: follow your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracized by family, friends, being emotionally centered, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome. Keywords: passion, bravery, and royalty. Royalty, wow. You're correct to feel passionate, okay. Yeah. So you may be praying for guidance for some sort of a sense of okayness in whatever it is that it wants to move towards. Because there could be other people in the mix, or that Five of Swords energy, there could have been some sort of a situation where people were ostracized, or people were at odds, you know, with each other. Trickery. What's the dealio here? Your message is, no, that's not it. Where did it go? Okay. The tempter is as guilty as the thief. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance doesn't come from the place you expect. Am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Key ideas: dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, and hidden motives. So, could be afraid to tell the truth, could be afraid to know the truth, to hear the truth, to say what it needs to say, and really trying to be honest and uncover anything that's hidden. Keywords: vision, honesty, or greed on the dark side, right? Could be, you know, praying to transmute the shadow into the light, the shadow of this kind of energy into the light. and soulmate. It is time to face my true feelings. Right. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. What truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie. Key ideas: speaking your truth, choosing love, freedom through transformation, resistance. Yeah, freedom through transformation. So that death card, resistance to commitment, an unexpected outcome, new truths. Keywords: authenticity, treasure, and trust. So yeah, really interesting. So that's why he's here, trying to figure all that out, trying to transform, trying to transmute. All right, the fear is the instinct. Perhaps this person, part, has some regrets from moving with instinct. But let's see, there's a guide inside us. Your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Key idea: solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, following your instinct. Keywords: instinct guides awakening. Okay, so it could just be afraid of moving with his own truth and by his own instincts. Moving alone based on instincts, right? There is a guide inside of us. You know, maybe I'm down on my knees praying for guidance when the guidance comes from within, and in trusting the fact that, you know, I'm just being pulled in this direction or towards this thing that I want to create or whatever. You know, I have that answer just because it's the Fool, right? I feel it, I sense it. It's just, I just have to go. I don't have any rational explanation for it. And here I am on my knees begging for permission to make it okay. Okay. In prayer. Okay, so if I didn't have to work so hard, if I wasn't afraid of my own instincts, how would I feel? My prayers are answered. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there's always a plan. If you are sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer, right? Being very intentional with thoughts. All prayers are answered, following where life leads, being of service, and fulfillment. Keywords: clarity, destiny, and authenticity. Yeah, kind of got that sense of the destiny, passion, purpose, meaning, that is right for the self. Okay, and let's do this. Okay, I've got one more message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. One more message. Let's just go for it. Message in a bottle in reverse and go the distance. Also in the protection message at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Message in a bottle in the protection position. Okay. A bright. It came out like this. Number 15. 6. Okay. 15. Essential meanings are communication, a sign, a Cleton. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but it means the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good, right? So someone says something and it's so synchronistic to what you have been thinking about, needing, the message, and it's like that came from God, right? That had to have been a message for me, like, okay. So now this is in the protection position, so let's look. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Yes, we got this trickery thing. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interests at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Okay, so something is going to be said. Wait, I'm making this a reading here. So sometimes when we struggle with trusting our own instincts, or that an inspiration or a spark or a pull in one direction is divine guidance, right? Sometimes we are waiting and looking for permission, praying for some sort of new insight, guidance, and we get that in the form of someone says something, a song lyric pops up that you haven't heard in a long time. You read something that comes across your social media and you're like, what? That is exactly what I need. It's like a sign, right? So there's that. Okay, well, I hope that was helpful and enlightening and at least entertaining for, the last 47 something minutes. And gives you something to reflect on today. Okay, so have a great day and be well. Bye-bye.